Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, a couple weeks ago, Jada and Will Smith basically broke Facebook when Jada brought herself to the red table to talk about a entanglement with rapper August Alsina. Now, since that video has went up, August Alsina has done an interview with Vulture and he is speaking on the video that Jada put out. Now, he did make it known that he did not watch the entire video, that he actually watched a few clips off Instagram, and he has a few things to say about it. Now, as you guys know, when Jada decided to bring herself to the red table to talk, she brought Will with her for moral support. Also, she felt the need to do it after August Alsina sat down with Angela from the Breakfast Club, and he actually outed their relationship. He was the first one to talk about it, but it was after some time of people speculating about the relationship anyways. Like, people basically knew it was, it was really no denying it. They took pictures together, they went to award shows together, and then when they broke up, he wrote a song basically about her called Nunya. And in the video, it's very apparent that he's talking about Jada. So August Alsina, he does this interview with Angela from the Breakfast Club, and he talks about the relationship.
People can have whatever ideas that they like, but what I'm not okay with is my character, being in question. When certain things are questionable that I know is not me, or that I know that I haven't done, contrary to what some people may believe, I'm not a troublemaker. I don't like drama. Drama actually makes me nauseous, you know what I'm saying? When something starts affecting my life, and not only affecting my life, but affecting my wellness and my well-being, and also starts to block my heart space is blocked. I don't really have a choice but to express my truth.
After that, just shortly after that happened, Jada actually tweeted that it was time to bring herself to the red table to talk. She did that. She brought Will with her, and let me tell you guys, I was probably one of the first people on to watch it. I was like, oh my goodness, I cannot miss this. For years, it has been speculated that Will and Jada has been in an open relationship. It has also been speculated that they cheat on each other. Like, it's their marriage. Whatever they want to do, that's fine. But I was dying to know because, like I said, I'm nosy. I'll tell you guys that. I'm nosy. So anyways, I watched the interview. I was disappointed that, can you call it an interview? Jada bringing herself to the red table? I don't know. Anyways, I watched the video where Jada brought herself to the red table and Will was there to talk to her. And the biggest disappointment was not the word entanglement, although, that upset a lot of people. The biggest disappointment to me about the video was the fact that it was only like 12 minutes long. What? You've been married for like 30 years, Jada, and the world just finds out that you've been dating, or that you dated this young hot rapper, even though you've been married to this hot actor. Like, and 12 minutes is all you took to explain? That's it, 12 minutes. So I was hoping that this would be like an hour sit down, but it wasn't. 12 minutes, that was it, bam, we're done. Okay, that's fine. Now, one of the things that seemed to be an issue with a lot of people is the fact that Jada tried to dance around what their relationship was. She called it an entanglement.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, I think from there, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August.
I think, because this is your red table and you brought yourself to the red table. I think you need to say clearly what happened.
As far as what?
You and I decided we were going to take our space, and what happened?
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship, absolutely.
Will basically pushed her to be transparent with everyone watching, to where she basically had to break it down and say, yeah, it was a relationship. So she did confirm that it was a relationship, but she made sure to talk about the fact that it was when she and Will were on a break and they were literally on the verge of a divorce. Will even went so far as to say that he thought that he would never speak to Jada again. So during this time, Jada and August developed a relationship. On this video, she talked about, she wanted to call it an entanglement. And a lot of people were just like, girl, no. Take accountability. It was a whole relationship. Don't try to, use this word entanglement. Now, August Alsina done this interview with Vulture where he did discuss watching clips of the Red Table Talk where Jada and Will talked about their relationship. And one of the things that August Alsina actually said is he actually agrees with the word entanglement. His quote is, "I don't know why that word is such an issue. If you look at the definition of entanglement, it is a complex and difficult relationship." It was exactly that. I think it's just the language that probably stuck out to people. But I definitely have to agree with it being an entanglement. It definitely was something complicated, a complicated dynamic. Well, I would definitely want to say that having a relationship with a woman that is married and that has put it out there, because Jada has put it out there time and time again, that she will never, ever leave Will Smith. They will never divorce. If they decide they don't want to be in this committed relationship, they will not get a divorce. But she said she will always live in the same house as him. He may be on one side of the house doing his thing with whoever he wants to do it with. And she said she may be on her side of the house doing her thing with whoever she wants to do it with. But she says that they have vowed to always stay together and live under one roof. So yeah, that's a complicated dynamic, to be in a relationship with someone that is not going anywhere. Like, she is always going to be there with Will. Now, as we all know, August Alsina was the first one to make this public. And he said the reason that he made this public in the first place is because there was a lot of chatter about the situation because a lot of the information was already out there, and he was starting to get a reputation as this problematic guy who was super reckless. That's what people was talking about. It seemed like he was almost like a homewrecker, because we didn't know what was happening. Fans didn't know what was going on. Probably a lot of people in the industry didn't know what was going on. So he's out there trying to build his rap career, but there's people looking at him, side-eyeing him, like producers and big people out in Hollywood and in the rap industry, saying, we're not know, because he just, he was all with Jada last year, and we don't know what's going on with that. So he's like a homewrecker. We're just gonna, stay away from him. So he says that he decided to speak on this because he wanted to basically clear his name, put it out there that he was not a problematic guy. He's not a homewrecker. And because he done this interview with Angela and he spoke on their relationship, it absolutely made a lot of headlines. And that's when Jada and Will decided to address these rumors, this interview, and everything in between with August Alsina. They decided they were just going to, address it head on, and Jada brought herself to the red table. Like I said, it was a great video, but it was way too short. Jada, can you bring yourself back to the red table? And I don't know, I need like an hour. Who's with me? Who else needs like an hour? Now, bringing it back to August Alsina saying that he felt the need to speak out because he wanted people to know that he was not a homewrecker. He was not a problematic guy. He went on to say, I didn't really like that. I didn't like the sound of that, especially when it wasn't true. He went on to say that it started to F with his partnerships and business relationships and his money. He said, I didn't like how that started to tamper with my life and my finances. I felt it necessary to get it off of my spirit and clear the air. Alsina actually went on to say that he still considers the Smiths like family to him. Now, everybody's put out, I guess, their side of what happened. He says that he doesn't have an issue with anybody. He added, I love everybody, all of them. They've been my family, and there's a lot of history there. Now, when Jada brought herself to the red table, she did say that she did not regret it. It was something that needed to happen because it taught her a lot about herself, and it also taught her a lot about her relationship with Will. Now, August seemed to echo those comments. He said he didn't have any regrets about the relationship because of what he learned about himself throughout it. So he went on to say, it helped me to operate and access my higher self. I don't regret it at all because I know that on this planet, there's not much harmony and there is not much love. So when you're actually given love, real love that you've never experienced, it is a gift. Now this is what it's called here, you guys. It's called a Facebook watch show. I didn't even know that. I'm like, what do we call this? A video, a live? I don't know. It's actually called a Facebook watch show. Jada said that she was in a lot of pain and she was broken at the time. She realized that you can't find happiness outside of yourself. Will actually made a comment about how he felt like he was, her support there, cheering her on as she told the world about her transgressions. And she actually said that she does not look at her relationship with Og as a transgression. She said not at all, that it's taught her a lot about her own emotional insecurity. And she said that she was really able to do some deep healing from that relationship. So yeah, you guys, it seems like all is well on all fronts, unless they're fronting. Now, if they're fronting, that could be the case. I mean, they're actors and actresses and, I don't know. When I watched it, Will looked hurt to me. Like, I saw hurt and pain in his eyes. He looked embarrassed. He looked hurt. He looked like he'd been crying. Jada even looked like she had possibly been crying, but Will definitely looked like he was hurt. You guys feel me on that? Raise your hand in the comment section if it looked like Will had just been emotional about this. Now, this was last year or maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. I don't even know exactly the timeline of when they broke up, but it's been a minute for them. So they do talk about the fact that it being brought up now just really confused them. But August says that he felt that he had to clear the air. He basically got a bad reputation because he appeared to be a man that was, moving in on Will Smith's woman. So he was losing money, he was losing in business deals, sponsorships. So he had to come out and he had to clear the air. And I'm glad that he did, you guys. These people are not perfect. They're not. As much as we want to pretend that they're perfect, they're not. They have issues just like everyone else. It doesn't matter if you're Will Smith and you're worth, $30 million. I don't know, maybe more than that. You can still have issues with your partner. It is a good thing, though, that everybody, they could come out, they could tell their side. I'm glad that Jada come to the table. I'm glad that Will was there to support her. My only thing is that should have been a longer video. I think, I think it should have been longer. And I would really love to hear more of Will's side. At the end of that Facebook watch show, Will did say that he was going to get her back. At which she said, oh, no, I think you already have. And he was like, all right, I'm going to let you have that one. It has been widely speculated for years that Will steps out as well. So I'm sure during this time that she was talking to August, Will probably had him a woman out there as well. Maybe we'll find out about her. Maybe Will bring himself to the red table too and say, look, you know what? When Jada was dating August, I was dating whoever. Maybe we'll find that out. If not, that's cool. Maybe I'm being too nosy here, But anyways, I did like the fact that they kind of closed it out with the we ride together, we die together, bad marriage for life, rather than we ride together, we die together, bad boys for life, which is from the Bad Boys show that Will Smith does. I thought that was cute. Anyways, you guys leave me your thoughts and opinions on August's feelings about Jada bringing herself to the red table. How do you guys feel about it? I want to see him in another interview with Angela. You know what? I want them to bring August to the red table. Is that possible? He says there's no love lost, that he still loves them. They're like family. How cool would it be to see August, Will, and Jada all sit down at the red table and just talk about what happened? I'm down for it, you guys. You guys leave me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that right now. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.